Hi, this is Susan Dakazaku with Acceleration Services. I'm going to talk a little bit about examples of search engines and how they operate to give you information that's relevant to you. So I'm going to go switch over and show you an actual Google search query. So Google is still the king of Google, search queries. Bing, Yahoo come in after that, but about 60 to 70% of traffic still comes from Google. So one of the things that we used to type in, for example, was chocolate shop Sacramento, and up come the results. So the good news is you'll see there's 19 million pages, which is a big number. And Google provides this Google My Business map showing local businesses. And here's my client, Capital Confection, showing up. And when you click on their listing, it's going to show you their contact information. So it will link to your website, give you directions from where you are, give you hours. And again, for them, we've updated their holiday hours to show they're closed on New Year's Day, closed early on Tuesday, New Year's Eve day, and other information. We can add new pictures, etc., based on the season. So claiming your Google business is just one step in making sure your information is out there in the World Wide Web in a good way. So the other thing is that we've been using a lot of more advanced queries now, because now we do a lot more searches on our phone. About 25 to 50% of traffic is now done on mobile devices, and that's just the low end. Depending on your industry, that may go up. So I'm going to actually do a voice-activated search, and this can be done on my phone as well as in Google. Find me a chocolate shop with wedding favors and truffles. So that's very specific. And again, you'll see that Capital Confections comes up. And if I go back to the original one, I'm going to do that again. Find me a local chocolate shop with wedding favors and truffles. Oops.
Here are some listings for find me a local chocolate shop with wedding favors and truffles within 9 miles.
Okay, so again, you'll see Capital Confection shows up because their website mentions truffles, weddings and favors. So because those keywords were on the website, it shows up, and again, I'm more likely to do business because that's a very specific, intent-driven query. So let's look at how you can update that information in a time-effective way as well as a cost-effective way, not only in Google, but in other locations as well. So I am logged into the YEXT account for Capital Confections. And when we set up the account, we basically fill in the blanks. We select the categories, and this may be more than one for any business. These are the business categories that the search engines use. Address is important in the map, and this might also indicate where they can access the location. This is in a shopping mall, so showing them the easiest point of access is good. Main phone number, hours of business, and again, we've got some holiday hours posted. Methods of payment, website link, photos, keywords is important. Services that they provide, there's that wedding party favors mentioned, as well as other keywords that are associated with this business. So I look at this as my digital dashboard. What we can do now is in one location, not only update information, whether it's the hours, photos, etc., but also share this across different platforms. So I'm going to go to their listings. So they are currently live in 76 listings. This actually increases over time. Now you're going to see here that we've opted out of a few of them because banks.com does not have a category for chocolate shops. So we have opted out of that. But everywhere else we have synced up with, it's submitted in some, so some search engines directories do not respond as quickly as others, but usually within a few days we can be listed in upwards of 70 different search engines and directories. Also, we see that some listings have been suppressed. A lot of times you will get multiple listings in a directory, and Google does not like that because it thinks you're trying to cheat Google by putting in multiple listings. So they will often give you negative points for that kind of thing. So suppressing your listings is important as well as being aware of where those listings are. This syncs to Google and Facebook through a login. Everything else doesn't require a login. So again, based on just one dashboard where you can go in there and update your information, this dashboard will share that information across those platforms. And that becomes valuable, again, to save you time, save you energy. Another thing that it is really cool about this is that there is a post section. So with this, if you are posting, and I believe every business should, because people want to hear about you. So let's look at the listings for Capital Confections. So you'll see here, we just posted something fairly recently, December 13th, with some pictures. You'll see that I've got some other posts there. And so normally what I'll do is I will schedule these out, and this can be done by the business owner as well, about a month ahead of time. So you only have to log in once a month maybe to update some photos, some announcements, some specials, and then the system will take care of posting them as they are scheduled. It also monitors posts. So for example, Teresa has been posting other things as well as comments from some people. So this is a great way where you can do a one-stop look at what's going on with your posts. The other most important thing, I think, as far as SEO and getting found, is that they actually have a widget. So Techie Talk, that's just a code that we can add to your website. So where that becomes valuable is, remember we talked about the complexity of queries, and you can think about SEO being able to optimize a query for only 10 to 12 keywords. And you can see that queries can get pretty complex. So how do you optimize across all those different keyword combinations? Well, one, here is a index of information from the hours to where they're located to keywords of their products and services. So this adds a table of contents to your website that the search engine can then reference. So when there is a complex query, it will know the answer because it basically has a table of contents for everything about your business. So again, that's a really valuable addition to your website to make that website more visible and accessible to people, as well as the listings across the search engines and directories. Again, this is a very cost-effective solution to a big problem, as well as can get you big results based on the statistics we saw in terms of increased traffic, as well as credibility for your business by having current content. So again, contact me, Susan, at getyournetandgear.com if you want more information about pricing. Spoiler alert, it's really affordable and very cost effective.